Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. I am going to try something that I've been meaning to try for quite a while now, ever since I heard / saw it on a video by the Purple Stitch. If I can find the video, I'll link it below. I will certainly link to her channel because she does amazing Tumblr work. But here's what she suggested. This was a live she did, and she was doing an alcohol ink swirl tumbler for her live. I think it was a red, I think it was a fire, so reds, oranges, that sort of thing. And here's what, well, this is not hers, obviously, this is something I've done. But the basic premise of an alcohol ink swirl tumbler is you put resin on the cup, and you put enough that it will move around. It's a pretty thick layer, because then you're going to drop alcohol inks onto it in different colors, or in this case, different shades of one color. This is purples, obviously. And then to get the swirl effect, you drop on Piñata Blanco, the white alcohol ink from the Piñata company. Other whites will work, but this seems to be consensus as the best one, and it's certainly the one I use because I like it the best. And you hit it with some heat, and because the white is more dense than all the other colors of alcohol ink, that's what causes the swirling effect. The white swirls around and all the other colors swirl with it, and you get some really neat swirling effects, okay? So when she was doing her live, she mentioned an idea. She just like tossed it out like she was thinking out loud. She said something along the lines of, I wonder what would happen if you put the white alcohol ink into the epoxy resin that you put on the tumbler, and then you just drop some colored alcohol ink onto it. I wonder if you would get the same sort of swirls you get when you drop the white on top, if you would get something completely different, or if you wouldn't get any swirls at all. So I like that idea, and I'm curious about that as well. As far as I know, she has not gone on to test this, at least on a video. Maybe she has off camera, I don't know. But as far as I know, she hasn't tested her theories, but I'm going to test it because I'm really curious about it. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to mix up about 20 milliliters. This is a 20-ounce skinny from Makerflow. I'm going to mix up 20 milliliters of resin, so that's 10 milliliters of the resin, 10 milliliters of the hardener. Mix them together, you get 20 milliliters of mixed epoxy resin. That's going to go on the tumbler after I mix the Piñata Blanco into it. So this will be a white resin on a white cup. And then I am going to go somewhat Peacockian, don't know if that's a word, it should be, by using teal, various teals and aquas and turquoises, and then purple and lavenders. I have Brewery's turquoise over here, and Ranger aquamarine, and Piñata teal. And then over here I have Brewery's violet and lavender. So we're going to use all of these colors, and in this case the alcohol ink, the white that makes the swirls, will be on the resin underneath the colors that I drop on. Now if we get into this and I see that absolutely nothing is going on, even when I hit it with some heat and stuff, I may put some alcohol ink, some white, on top of the colors like I would normally do in this case, just to get a little swirl going. I may have to do that. I don't know. That's what this is. That's what this experiment is all about. Gosh, I wish I weren't so excited I could talk. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the ventilation system. I'm gonna gear up. You're just gonna watch me go, but that's the basic premise. The white will go into the resin. The colors will go on top of the white resin. We will see if we get any swirls that way instead of dropping the white on top. So here we go. And we're back. So let's see what happened. I'm really excited to see how this turned out. Whoop. I was in here a couple times last night just checking on things. It's nice and dry to the touch. And I was really impressed with all the movement. I think this is gorgeous. Oh my Lord. There was a lot of movement. I mean, I hit it with heat. I tipped it up. Actually, I guess this would be down technically. And then I tipped it the other direction, and it swirled a lot during the nighttime. I love how you can see glimpses of the white. And clearly things moved around and swirled. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I would say if I changed anything about this, it would be I should not have added so much gold. I didn't think I was at the time, but watching the video later and seeing the great big swaths of gold, this is mixed with white, so it's really pearly tan now, almost. I should have used really just a few drops of the gold. Very, very sparingly. I think it's beautiful, but I mean, here it's gorgeous. Actually, where it's just mixed with the white though, like I say, it's kind of beige, 4 to 5 drops total, and then hit them specifically with heat, and I think that contributed a lot. But definitely the white underneath certainly does something, because there was a lot of movement on this cup after I put it to bed and turned the camera off. Really, really pretty. So what do you think, folks? Do you think this makes a difference? Obviously, a true test would have been to put clear resin on a white tumbler and then the white resin on a white tumbler side by side, do the same colors on both, except obviously on the one with the clear resin, you would drop the white alcohol ink on top and then see side by side the next day how they compare. But I think this is gorgeous. I just think this is stunning. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I cannot wait to try this technique again. And I have some more techniques in the works. Not of mine. My tweak on something I've seen, I guess. I'm in the Purple Stitches Facebook group, and I'm going to post this there and remind her of what she said and see what she thinks and see if she's done it, because if she has a video where she's done this or she's planning on doing one, I will come back. I can't change the video, but I can edit the description below and add a link to that video of hers into the description below in this video. I love this. I love this cup. I'm not sure what to do with it now. I mean, it's kind of mermaidy. It's kind of peacocky and peacockian, mermaidian. But I'm not entirely sure what to do. If anybody has any ideas, because I'm going to finish this video now and post it. If anybody has any ideas for a decal or a saying or anything that would go on this in, the same vein as these colors, these swirls, please post below. I'm always looking for new sayings and graphics and whatnot to put on tumblers. I come up with tumblers and I can't for the life of me think of what to do with them. So, any ideas? Help me out, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.